Hey Riddlers! These next 5 mysteries are really hard to solve. You might even need a little extra help. So, I'll give you 3 hints for each riddle. Bobby lived with his parents in London. They loved going to the park, the zoo. Bobby and his parents spent a lot of time together. But this night was different. Bobby's parents just left without telling him. At first, Bobby didn't notice. He was busy with his own things. Then, their neighbor Susie came over. They watched TV and had dinner together. At around 8 o'clock, Susie said she had a massive headache. She was out of pills, so she headed over to the local pharmacy, 5 minutes walk away. Just after she left, someone knocked on the door. 2 seconds later, 2 men burst in. They ignored Bobby and ran into the living room. They took the TV and the stereo. Then they ran upstairs and grabbed a laptop and an iPad. Just like that, they were gone. Susie got back a few minutes later. She was shocked. She called the police. When they came, she told them that Bobby was home alone during the robbery. Those guys broke into the house and stole a lot of stuff, but Bobby didn't try to stop them. Actually, he wasn't even that surprised by the whole thing. Why not? Hint 1. Bobby wasn't sleeping during the robbery. Hint 2. Bobby isn't disabled. He saw and heard everything. Hint 3. Bobby is a human. Why didn't Bobby do anything? Bobby's only 9 months old. He can't even walk yet. Today was Steven's lucky day. He got promoted. Steven was so happy he wanted to celebrate with his friends at a karaoke bar. He left the office at 7 and drove over. Steven met a beautiful woman at the bar. They spent the whole time talking. She even agreed to go on a date the next day. This day keeps getting better and better. The party ended late. Steven was still in a great mood, but when he walked outside, he felt something strange. The night was dark and cold. There was fog everywhere. Steven jumped into his car. It was impossible to see the road. He had to be careful. Well, he wasn't careful enough. Steven missed his turn and spun off the road. He crashed through a fence and rolled down a steep hill. The car crashed into a river. Steven realized his arm was broken. He couldn't get his seatbelt off. He was stuck. The car sank to the bottom of the river. Steven was trapped inside. Rescuers arrived 2 hours later. Steven was still in the car, but he was alive. How come? Hint 1. No one helped Steven before the rescuers got there. Hint 2. Steven can only hold his breath for 1 minute max. Hint 3. He doesn't have any superpowers. How did Steven survive? The water only came up to his chest. Crazy day. A really nice jewelry store got robbed. It had the best security system available. Sensors, cameras, even traps. Plus, there were guards watching the store around the clock. But it was useless. The thief stole millions of dollars worth of jewelry. He didn't leave any fingerprints or clues. No one saw anything. The police had nothing. But Detective Miller knew it could only be one person. The famous criminal, Elusive Joe. The detective went to Joe's house and asked him about the robbery.
Nah, that wasn't me. I haven't left the house for 5 days because of this never-ending rain.
The storm really had been going on for ages. Detective Miller was about to leave when he saw something. Finally! He had proof that Joe went out recently. What did he see? Hint 1. Joe lives alone. Hint 2. He washed his clothes this morning. Hint 3. Joe gets all his meals delivered. How did he know that Joe left the house? His story seems airtight. The trash can is empty. Joe took the trash out. So he did leave the house at least once. Liar.
Hey!
Martha went out of town to visit her grandma. It was pretty far. Martha was really tired. She wasn't really paying attention. When she looked down, she saw she was almost out of gas. She found the nearest gas station. As she pulled out, she realized she was being followed.
Oh, no.
She tried to get away, but what was she really gonna do? The car kept following her. Martha saw a police station and drove over, but the car kept following her. Why was this stranger chasing her? Hint 1. The man was happy that Martha pulled into a police station. Hint 2. The man wasn't a cop. Hint 3. There was nothing wrong with Martha's car. What happened? The man saw someone hide in Martha's back seat while she was paying for gas. He followed her to warn her. That's why he was happy she stopped in at the police station. Rebecca had been in the hospital for a while. The doctor said she was gonna be fine, but Rebecca wasn't sure. She didn't really trust doctors, so she decided to go home and hope for the best. Rebecca was walking in the park. It was a beautiful day, but Rebecca was still down. She passed by a payphone. It started to ring. She didn't answer it though. Instead, she fist bumped the air and ran home, cheering. Why? This one's the most mysterious, right? Pause it if you need a bit longer. But before that, let me give you your 3 hints. Hint 1. Rebecca isn't going crazy. Hint 2. The phone call wasn't for Rebecca. Hint 3. When she got home, she wrote a thank you letter to the hospital. Why did Rebecca get so happy all of a sudden? She was in the hospital to cure her deafness. She heard the phone ring, so the operation worked. I couldn't have solved these riddles without hints. What about you? Which one was the hardest? Tell us in the comments. Hey Riddlers! Level up your logic and survival skills and help these characters get out of serious trouble. There was a shipwreck, and this poor guy ended up on a tiny island. At least he didn't drown. Now he has to find food and water. But wait a second, is that a hut down there? Bad news, man. Those are pirates.
Grab him, guys. Let's have some fun.
The pirates put 3 cages in front of him. That manatee is huge. And those lions look starving. And is that a real fire? How did they get that in there? Anyway, our guy has to choose a cage. Or else. Which cage is safe? Manatees don't harm people. And plus, they're total cuties. Jack was on a walk in the forest. There was a strong wind all of a sudden. His cap flew away. Hey! Jack ran and ran. In the end, he got his cap. But just then, a whole tree flew by. It's a tornado. Jack only has a few seconds to do something. He can run or stand still, or maybe hide somewhere, like in that pit. What should he do?
I better make a run for it.
Really? That thing's going as fast as Usain Bolt. Actually twice as fast. Okay, but doing nothing is even worse. Good idea, Jack. If you're outside in a tornado, find the deepest hole you can and hide. Oh, and don't forget to cover your head with your hands or a jacket or something. Okay, let's see what Max got up to this winter. Max was driving in the forest. Suddenly the car stopped. His engine was fried.
No, come on, start, you piece of...
No choice. Max had to walk to the nearest town to find help. Uh-oh, which way should he go? If he goes the first way, he's gonna have to deal with those wolves. The second road apparently leads to some bears. And the third way looks like a village. Max might find a mechanic there. Which way is safest? Whoa, those wolves look quite dangerous. What? Grizzly bears versus human. Jeez. This way's the shortest, but is it the safest? Did you get this one? It's winter. All the bears are safely asleep, but keep it down, just in case. Kirk was first on the scene. 2 buses spun out and drove off a bridge right into a deep river. Oh good, both drivers are conscious.
Hey, we're over here!
Look, this one is full of tourists.
Please help!
Now Kirk's gotta make a choice. Who should he rescue first? Yep, that's the right choice. This driver can't get out by himself. The water is pushing the door closed. This guy can get out through the sliding door and help the others. A bit of quick thinking and everyone's okay. Lindsay opened her eyes. Whoa, what a strange basement. She felt dizzy. She couldn't remember much, but someone had definitely smashed her on the head and left her there. She had to escape fast.
I see the key down there, but I can't reach it.
She needs help. She's got to escape before someone else shows up. Take a look around. Pincers, a metal hook, and a huge tank of water. There's gotta be something useful here.
These pincers are too short, and this hook is too big.
Bingo! Pour some water in the hole, and that plastic ball will pull the key up to the top. Take care, Lindsay. Let's have another key riddle. The chief engineer of a power plant saw that the entire system was overheating.
Turn it off, or it's gonna explode, quick!
Look carefully and match the keys with the keyholes. And you'd better hurry. Look at the number of sides. It matches up to the keyhole numbers. They should probably come up with a better system. Anna was studying to be a geologist. She was walking in a cave one day. The ground cracked open and she fell through. Yikes! She's out cold. When she woke up, she saw 2 people in front of her.
That guy looks dangerous. You shouldn't trust him. I've been down here for a week. I found an exit, but I need your help to open it.
She's trying to trick you. I've been down here longer than her. I found a better exit, but I can't reach it on my own. Come on, we'll get out together.
Which one's lying? This rough-looking guy with a huge beard and shovel? Or this gentle-looking girl?
I think I'm gonna stick with him.
No offense, young lady. You gotta work on your game. If you've been in the cave for a week, how come you have fresh flowers in your hair? Colin was a programmer on a top-secret mission to hack into the computer of a wanted criminal. He managed to get to the computer. Now he had to crack the password.
It has a special security system. If I don't get the password right the first time, it's gonna wipe the computer.
Colin's gonna need a little help on this one. There are 4 words in the code: prepare, pour, agree, and figure. What's the right order? See those silhouettes? They're a clue. So the password is pour, agree, figure, and prepare. But what if the criminal just typed in his own password wrong by mistake? John has been kidnapped. The only way out is to crack the secret code and open the door. The code is written on the bottom of that plate. But here's the thing, the plate is full of poison. If it gets on your skin, well...
Too risky to pick it up. What should I do?
Were you paying attention in chem class? Let's find out. Pause it and write your answer in the comments. Then, let's get back to it. How about this? Put the candle into the plate and cover it with the glass. The liquid will all go under the glass and ta-da! No need to touch the poison. Carl was captured by a mad chemist.
You can go if you pass my test.
He put 2 closed bottles in front of Carl. One of them has water and the other one dish soap. The water one has the key to get out. But Carl's blindfolded. How's he gonna know which bottle has water in it? That's right, Carl, use that nose. Dish soap always smells of lemons or flowers or something. Jacob's dream was to go to Australia. He finally made it, the Australian outback. Uh-oh, that kangaroo's kind of aggressive. What should Jacob do? Run away? Stay calm? Or teach that kangaroo not to mess with him? Maybe run away? Bad idea. Kangaroos are smart. He'll chase you for sure. You want to box with a kangaroo? You might want to check YouTube. Just saying. Yeah, that's right. Show him some respect. Crouch down, look at the ground, and slowly back away. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the riddles. Subscribe to our channel to learn how to get out of more difficult situations. Hey, how many people did you save in this video? Tell us in the comments. Bye!